So do 19.5s cost more? We get that question a lot. Why are your wheels and tires so expensive? Let's talk a little bit today about that. Why our wheels and tires may appear, at least at first, to cost more. But let's take a look at a comparison. A lot of people don't necessarily understand tire construction. You haven't worked all your life in tires. You haven't ever worked in a factory making tires, and that's understandable. But almost everybody who owns a trailer does use a truck, and you understand truck construction a lot more. So let's use a comparison. Let's compare an ST235/8016 to like a two-wheel drive Toyota Tacoma. Now those are great for the application they're made for, but they are fairly light duty. If you were to try to use that Tacoma to pull a fifth wheel camper, or to try to pull a toy hauler, or to carry heavy loads, equipment trailer, what would happen to it? It's going to wear out. If it could pull it, it's going to wear out a lot faster. The brakes aren't made for it, the transmission, the engine, nothing is made for that kind of heavy weight. And if you were to do so successfully, you would wear that truck out in a very short period of time and probably have a catastrophic failure along the way, which is often what you see with 235/8016 trailer tires. Now if you jump up a step, let's compare like a 235/85/16 14-ply rated load range G tire to an F-150. Now between a Toyota Tacoma and an F-150, it's a huge difference. You have a bigger motor, you have a bigger transmission, bigger brakes. It has a higher payload, a higher towing capacity. It's still not a commercial truck, but it's so much more capable. You can get away with pulling heavy loads, you can get away with carrying heavy loads, and it's not going to wear it out nearly as fast. You can do so safer for a longer period of time. And in addition, when you go from a Tacoma to an F-150, there's obviously a price increase, a fairly significant one. Now, on the next jump would be going from like an F-150 up to a Freightliner sport chassis. Now, much heavier duty truck, and it's made for day in, day out commercial loads, towing, its capacity, it's got bigger transmission, bigger engine, bigger brakes, air ride. It's a commercial vehicle made for commercial loads on a consistent basis, and to do so safely. And again, there is a price increase from an F-150 to a Freightliner. But you're getting so much more for the money. And that's really the difference between a 16-inch 14-ply rated and a 19.5 14-ply rated and up. They have different test standards. 17.5 and below have one test standard. Everything over 17.5, so 19.5s, 22.5s, 24.5s, have a higher braking energy test standard, which you can look up online. It's almost 3 times the braking energy for the same rating. But this tire, the 19.5s, have to pass that in order to get that 14-ply rated G load range G tire. Of course, there is a price as well. When you look at the ST235/8016, we're just going to use Goodyear's because they're made in the U.S. All the tires we're going to use in our example, we use U.S.-made tires. That 235/8016 Endurance is probably going to run you somewhere in that $160, $180 delivered to your door for that price. Now you go up to maybe a Goodyear G614, you're going to pay somewhere in the neighborhood of $280 to $300, a significant jump. And when you go to a Continental HS3 Hybrid, instead of a 16-inch, it's about $325 to $350 delivered. A little bit of a jump, but not huge. Not nearly as significant or drastic as you're talking about in trucks. But you're getting so much more. When you go to the commercial 19.5s, you're getting a deeper tread, 16 30 seconds versus 8 or 12 30 seconds, a higher weight rating, 3,970 pounds at 110 psi versus the 36 to 3750 on the E-rated tires or G-rated 16-inch. Higher speed ratings than the 14-ply 16-inch, 87 miles an hour. They're considered an 80,000 mile tire. Most customers are getting 100,000 miles plus off of them. In addition, they're a SmartWay verified low rolling resistance. So most people are getting better fuel economy when they're towing on commercial 19.5s. So when you think about the cost of the tires themselves, there's not a huge increase in price from a 14-ply 16-inch to a 14-ply 19.5. But you're getting so much more. True commercial grade, higher test standard, longer tire life. Once you have the investment of the wheels, the rest of the time you buy tires, you're going to buy 2 or 3 times fewer tires when you go to the commercial. So really it pays for itself in a very short period of time. So next time you're looking at tires, you're looking at pricing, factor all those things in, think about the comparison. Tacoma, F-150, Freightliner. That's really what we're talking about. And the price difference is not that big, but what you gain from that is so much more than the price indicates. So if you have any questions, just let us know, and we'll have some other videos that kind of talk about the construction difference. This one was really about the price difference, but we'll talk about those construction differences in another video. Thanks a lot.